So if you do a Google search for things to bring on a cruise, there are countless lists available of standard items that you might want to bring on your cruise. Anything from, of course, swimsuits and sunblock to something to wear for formal night and all the necessities in between. But we have collected a few items that we think are extremely helpful, and that these items go above and beyond what those lists might show. Anytime I travel, I love to use packing cubes. They help me stay organized and understand where all of my garments are stored. But these are interesting. These particular packing cubes are compressible, which are great for cruises because you always bring way more clothes than what you actually need. So there's just a standard pocket to get inside the packing cube itself. But as I was packing this one, since this is all my shorts and leggings and comfy things for me to wear, when I was initially packing this cube, I had it fully expanded so that I could fit as much comfy clothes in here as possible. And it isn't very full right now, but when I started out, it was full. So then once it was all full and packed up, I went back, zipped it up, and it did compress down. Now this is great because we flew from Houston to Florida, so I was able to get a lot of my clothes packed up. The only downside is that since I did pack more clothes, we were right up against that 50-pound bag limit, so that's another thing to keep in mind. Now, this backpack has been extremely useful, and it's lightweight, it is waterproof, so it's perfect for doubling as a beach bag or when you go on excursions. Having this available has been great. But the one unique thing about this backpack is that it is also compressible, so it's very travel friendly. So all we do is open up this front pouch, and we're going to flip this inside out and roughly fold the rest of the material inside. And you've got just a little pouch now, which is perfect for traveling. Easy to keep handy in your suitcase. This particular color, of course, stands out in your suitcase, so we got a lot of use out of these backpacks. Now this item we will be using tonight as we pack up, since we are leaving tomorrow morning. This is a compressible duffel bag. So currently it is in its compressed state, but as we open it, it turns into quite a roomy duffel bag. So what we like to use these for is all of our dirty clothes, to keep them separate from the clothes that we did not wear, and just an easy way to take care of your laundry when you get back home. But since we have not been using these bags to keep our dirty clothes, what we have been using is this compressible laundry hamper. So all we did was open this up, and it folds into your typical freshman year dorm room style clothes hamper. And what we did, so we each have one of these. We put them in the closet so that they're out of the way. And as we wore clothes, we just filled up the hamper, and we will transfer the clothes from the hamper into our oversized duffel bag so that we can either check it in as luggage. And I don't think, we would have to check these in if we keep them separate from our large luggage. And we'll be able to fold this back in, and we will be using this again and again on our future cruises. So something to keep in mind is that the cruise lines will not allow you to have a power strip. But the other thing you need to keep in mind is that the amount of outlets available in each cabin is very limited. I think maybe 2 or 3 in the main bedroom area. And I don't even think there's one. I don't even think there's a dedicated outlet in the bathroom. So it's very limited. And since you cannot have a power strip, what Michael got was this little cube. And so we've got 2, 3 dedicated outlets, and then the USB chargers as well. So we were able to keep all of our devices charged very easily just using one outlet. And we again wanted to touch on the usefulness of having a lanyard. So when you get your stateroom card, it will not have a hole punched in it. So you'll have to go over to guest services and ask them to punch the hole for you so that you can put it on your lanyard and you can easily wear it all day. Or if you're at the pool catching some sun, you can you can loop it through the handle of your bag so that it's easily accessible so that you can get those poolside Mai Tais. And last but not least, while you're at the pool, especially if it's a windy day, you're going to want these clips to clip your towel to your chair so that your towel doesn't move around, and as you get in and out of the chair, it stays in place. So these are seemingly simple but very useful. Another good use for them is if you run out of hangers to hang your pants up, you can double these on just a normal hanger and you can hang your pants up. So those are just a few items that we have found very useful, and we have used on either this current cruise or cruises in the past, and we will continue to use them. So we hope you found them useful.